Steve Kim for UCN Live, and I'm here with Willie Monroe this Saturday from the Forum. He takes on Gennady Golovkin. Willie, we are about 5 days away now. The day is upon us.
Yes, it is. 4 days, actually.
Yeah.
3.5. But I'm happy. I'm happy. Like I said, I'm elated at this opportunity. And this is what I've been fighting for. This is what I've wanted to do, is show who's the best in the world, and I think that'll be me.
Willie, it's interesting. Your promoter talked about this. While others find reasons not to fight Golovkin, you were emphatic in saying, I want this fight. Why do you think you're a different breed?
That's just the way I was raised, you know. I mean, I was always one of the smallest, and I always fought the biggest in the gym, and that's just always been me. You know, my grandfather taught me it's not cool to be scared of anybody. It's not okay to be scared of anybody. So, I mean, that's just an attitude that's been embedded in me since I was 6 years old.
When you look at Gennady Golovkin, do you think certain guys are defeated before they ever get into the ring, that they are psychologically intimidated in any sense?
Absolutely. Absolutely. He carries a persona, and I don't think it's much of a fake persona because, I mean, look what he's done in boxing. You know, he knocks out everybody. He systematically breaks them down. But, I mean, if you go down the lineage of every great fighter who carried a persona, there was always one fighter who didn't give two flips about their persona. Mm-hmm. You know, Young Cassius did it with Sonny Liston. Buster Douglas did it with Mike Tyson. So sad to say, my favorite fighter, Antonio Tarver, did that with Roy Jones. You know, my favorite fighter, Roy Jones. So you always get that one. You always get a fighter that carries a persona of not being able to be beat. But then there's always that one crazy fighter who doesn't care about your persona.
I know you don't want to give away your strategy, but in studying Golovkin, do you see flaws?
Yes, because no one's perfect, and I'm pretty sure he sees flaws in me too, but it's all about who executes that. Just because you see the flaws doesn't mean that you can actually execute. There's different things you see from the outside that may not be the same on the inside. So,
Willie, you're on like a 9-fight winning streak. How have you grown since that loss to Darnell Boone?
I've grown more outside of the ring than inside of the ring because it showed me the business, and it's shown me that, you know, it showed me how people would turn on you. How when you're doing good, everybody's for you, and when you slip up, nobody, you know, you lose by yourself. So, I mean, I've grown outside the ring, and it's made me a stronger person mentally. And as far as inside the ring, I think, you know, on my comeback and then through boxing, that's made me more confident as a fighter.
Willie, what I found interesting is that Golovkin said, I want to fight a southpaw. Now, I know as a southpaw, you always get turned down. It's hard for you to get fights. Were you surprised he wanted to face a left-handed slickster?
No, because Golovkin has the same qualities I have. He wants to show that he's the best, so he has to beat everybody out there. So I'm not surprised at all.
Final question. One thing I noticed, Willie, you got guns. I mean, honestly, no, you really do. I don't know if I don't know if you've been training for a fight or the NFL Combine, but have you bulked up at all for this particular fight?
Well, we put on a little bit more muscle because everybody. When you look at my record with 6 knockouts, if you look at my record, you'll notice that my 6 knockouts came at junior middleweight, and I've been fighting middleweight, so everybody's naturally bigger than me, and everybody's saying he doesn't have the power. He doesn't have the power. I said, well, if we're going to fight at 160. I'm going to go ahead and fill out and be a full middleweight. You know, I've been this junior middleweight fighting that middleweight, so now I'm going to campaign that middleweight. I'm going to be a full-fledged middleweight.
Well, he is literally armed for battle this Saturday. This is Willie Monroe. Willie, best of luck on Saturday. This is Steve Kim for UCN Live.